I think the sense of unity, having our partners north of the border with Canada and south of the border Mexico, I think the sense of unity that brought, it's the first time that the competition will have 48 countries participating, so I think a larger footprint resonated well. And then the certainty that our stadiums are already built compared to our opponent, and I think that resonated quite well.
So will there be more infrastructure projects in the works tied to this? Or?
There will be nothing major in the way of stadiums. There'll be some minor modifications in some stadiums. We haven't selected the final. We're at a group of 23 that will probably go to around 16. So there'll be some of that, but I would generally say relatively minor.
Soccer in the USA needed some good news. So this is timely. I wonder, how much do you think the U.S. is going to be able to do over the next 8 years to really build a culture around soccer? Because there have been efforts for years, and it just really hasn't stuck the way it has with some other sports.
Well, I would slightly disagree with that in the sense that I think the sport has actually grown quite a bit in the last decade. Experiencing what's going on in Portland's and Seattle's, and Major League Soccer just announced their 25th franchise.
But it's the biggest sport in the world, but not here.
It is the biggest sport. I think our challenge is really our product on the field. We're not competing this year in Russia. That's a big negative. So I think what we can do in 8 years is capitalize on the plans that we have in place. Developing a player isn't something that you go in and out of. It's a long-term project. We have to stick to the plan. So I think the World Cup brings a great deal of aspirational part for the young players. It's really about the 15 to 17-year-old right now that we're going to need in 2026. So we have a very strong league. It's growing and getting better every year. This 8-year runway gives us a wonderful platform to build on many levels.
It's funny, we talk about NFL and ratings and we're all ADD. We have attention deficits, and so the league is toying with the clock, right, and some of the rules. Do you think there's room for that in soccer, especially when the rest of the world has no problem with it?
No, I think our league is really very traditional. I think that America had to look at that at times, but I think we're well beyond that now. And I think we're actually very traditional. The one thing that we're different is our time of season. That's different versus the rest of the world. That poses challenges, but nonetheless, what we have now is worked very well, and we think the next 8 years provides a really positive platform for us.
A number of experts have suggested that this could be positive impact for MLS valuations, future media rights deals over the next 2 cycles. Do you think that's the case?
I think that's right. I won't speak for MLS. I'll let Commissioner Garber do that. But clearly, on the media side, we think we're in a very positive position. We're looking for that both on the broadcaster level and at the sponsorship level.
Hey there, thanks for checking out CNBC on YouTube. Be sure to subscribe to stay up to date on all of the day's biggest stories. You can also click on any of the videos around me to watch the latest from CNBC. Thanks for watching.